everybody. To be honest with you, I was not going to do a show today. I was thinking about a lot today. I was really thinking about, whenever you embark on a mission to do anything, I don't care if it's be the best at playing basketball or being an artist or, whatever it is, being a scientist or a commentator. Anytime you embark or choose a new journey, I think it's important to identify the purpose of it, right? So I say all that to say this. I have been thinking all day. I've been what do you really want to do? You get to a point and you're well, what do you really want to do? Today I watched an interview of Naomi Osaka. And she said something in this interview that really just hit me. It was, when she wins, she feels a bit of relief. And when she loses, she feels really sad. And I thought, and she says, she's kind of asking herself, what is that? That can't be normal. But I think that's relatable to a lot of people. I'm going to be honest. I've had a lot of wins in my life that I did not even celebrate. I rarely celebrate anything. I don't even celebrate my birthday. No one can ever say they were with me and I was celebrating my birthday. And off the subject, but actually, one of my friends said, it's your didn't you just have a birthday? And I'm it's your birthday. I'm well, what's today's date? And it was actually 2 days later. So I get it. But a lot of things, go uncelebrated. But anyways, when she had this interview today, I thought, I have to really think about what it is that I am doing. Because although I do social media news and entertainment, and this year I said, okay, I really want to include a music theme. But even in including a music theme, who am I serving? What am I, really, what is the point? So all day, I have been contemplating this. And I thought, if I'm going to do a show, it has to be something that's going to make sense. And that's actually going to add value to somebody's life. Besides the joy I get just by completing a show. It was never my intentions, even when I started in 2016, to do a show. So normally I just did the show on Facebook. I didn't even try to even build on YouTube. I just put it there as a publishing date and didn't even think about it until I think maybe last year, and then was not even getting serious about it. Plus 1,000,001 things was going on, with the what. Anyways, today I got into deep thought because I was if you're going to do something, and this may not be for everybody, but if you're going to do something, you want to make sure that when you're doing it, you're fulfilling a purpose that's greater than your own. You might not even know what that is at the moment, but when you're being pulled to do something and do something and do something, I think that's just a sign that maybe that's in line with what you're supposed to do. So I I took myself to school today and I asked myself some questions. One, what can I offer? Two, who can I help? Three, who do I want to serve? Who I wouldn't mind serving? What do they need? What group or community do I really like? What group can I help that isn't or wouldn't be self-serving for myself? Like there's not necessarily something I'm getting directly out of it, if you know what I mean. I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for money. I'm going to make money. I don't necessarily have to do this to make money. Okay? Just being clear on that. But what do I want to do that is actually going to bring some value to someone else's life? That's going to make a big difference. And I kept thinking and thinking and thinking. I'm like, and I thought, what group can also benefit from the service? And what would be important about helping this group? And last but not least, how can I make it happen? And the only group that came to my mind, that I would want to help, like for now, to start out, help would be artists, music artists. I love music, so I get to listen to music. I love music. I love artists. I love people who create, who, they're just putting themselves out there with their talents. I love it. But specifically music artists for now. And I thought, what do they need? I know a lot of people say, I don't want to be in a record contract. I don't want to do this. I could do it on my own. Well, my question would be, how long have you been doing it and how far have you gotten? You know what I mean? How far have you gotten? I think record companies are good for something. And I think they are good, almost as good as a bank giving you a loan to buy your home. Right? So I was kind of looking at it in that aspect. For anyone who doesn't agree with that, then this isn't the broadcast for you. Okay? For someone who may even consider that enough money to help you push your product, this may be the broadcast for you. I'm looking to help music artists get to a label that's going to help push them into the right direction. I like superstars, okay? And I think people grow into superstardom. Not everybody is just as lucky. And I know there are a lot of independent artists out there, but not everybody has that extra drive to be the writer, the producer, the marketing, advertiser, all of those things. So what I'm going to do is figure out a way to help music artists. And that's what I'm going to do. I will do the show, but a lot of the show is going to evolve around, this year, is going to evolve around a lot of music and education. So if there are artists out there, music artists specifically, people who are doing cover songs, people who create their own music, people who need more exposure, I have access to almost 10 to 12,000 record labels. And I've had it for a long time. I just never used it. So I thought, well, I better share the wealth or whatever. And I'm going to continue to get more. But here's the deal. If you guys can give me the opportunity to see what I can do, I'm not making any promises, but I'm willing to work at it. I'll figure out more on how I'm going to do this. I'm not afraid to do it. I know if I'm working for music artists, it's probably a lot easier than me doing anything else, because I love music and I love the nature of the music business. Okay, I didn't want it to be a long show, but it turned out to be a lot longer than I expected. But I want to see if I can make some stars out there. I'm going to see if I can get some people in the door. And who knows? Maybe I'll be able to go to law school eventually. All right, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to network channels to send your hottest music, your hottest video, your hottest content, comment, or picture to the hottest network, bringing the internet heat. And viewers' discretion, it's always advised. If you're not over 18, make sure you get your parents' permission, because this right here is hot off the net. Televise me to see the video of the day. Everybody go ahead and click it.